Von Fry, legendary badass, not shy, telling you how it is, Von Fry will die.
Well guys, I picked up Grand Theft Auto 5. Now this is a game that does not lend itself to reviewing. It was kind of a masterful move by Rockstar's part to omit the online multiplayer aspect at launch. So if you want to review Grand Theft Auto 5 anytime soon, you're not really going to have the full game. So I guess that means I have to rant about it. Now look, this isn't going to be a fancy video. There's not going to be any cuts. If I screw up any lines, it's just going to be what's left in. I just want to get this out. I've played the game about 3 hours. The storyline is more ambitious than most in this series, where, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I believe that the previous installments have been as simple as, oh, I want to work for that guy now, and the first order of business is killing my former boss, that guy. I am not bullshitting. That is what the typical Grand Theft Auto story is, and this is a little bit different. Thus far, I've played as like 3 different guys and a dog even. A cool dog down here at shop. And I think you're going to be switching between them. Now, right now, I've only been playing as like 2 of them really. One of them for just a little bit in the prologue. But I think these guys are eventually going to come together, form sort of a unit, pull off some jobs, you know, doing your typical robbing, heist work like that. I'm really amazed by the graphics. The graphic capabilities here, what they did was they made you install Disc 1. And then Disc 2, which is in my box right now, serves as the second source that the system draws off of. So it's actually drawing from, and I screwed up my case. There we go. It's actually drawing, oh I screwed that, anyways. It's drawing from the hard drive and the optical disc at the same time to give you better textures. I'm kidding you not, man. Textures in this game, I've always thought that Grand Theft Auto looked like a third-rate series, and it always sold really well, but it looks so damn cheap. Now it looks like a Call of Duty. It looks like a top-tier franchise just in the visual look of it. So you get those kind of graphics. Part of why I picked this up. And I see the commercials, I'm like, yeah, the Xbox One. No, that's an Xbox 360 game? Are you kidding me? It looks way better than Grand Theft Auto 4. So that's why I picked it up. Yeah, I didn't pre-order. I went to Walmart. I mean, I drove by GameStop, and I'm like, oh, there's 500 people here. F that. So then I go to Walmart, I wait in line for a minute. And that was my experience there. Inside the game, you know, it sort of serves as a symbol of where games are today and the correlation between games and movies. Like, video games have wanted to be movies as far as story, and you can kind of be like, oh, that's kind of cinematic, is what they would say, right? But look at how violent and oversexed this game is compared to today's movies. Video games today are what movies were in the 1980s. And movies today are what TV series were in the 1980s. They're saying, oh, Transformers, you know, 80 TV series, make that a movie. PG-13 it. We can't have too much of that going on. Got to sell it to the masses. We got so much money in it. Got to sell it to the masses. You know, they put money in this, and they weren't really selling it to the masses in the same way. And yet they go their different paths. The hardcore violent and the soft, and it's all to the same end of trying to make money. Now, I'm not like a huge fan of where video games have gone because of this series. You know, I go into the strip joint and you got topless women in there, and you can have a lap dance with them. Never will that be as satisfying as going to an actual strip joint, if that's your thing, or seeing it in a movie. Seeing it acted with people. And I don't know who they think is the person that really wants to do that. Is the video gamer somebody who wants to have some kind of weird cyber sex with strippers? Like, you want to have sex acts with things that don't look like people. Is that what Rockstar thinks of video gamers? You tell me.
Do 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 do.